right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 347. Now, last week I said that yeah, Van Damme was coming back to the movie review series, man. Yeah, I say, man, I've been waiting to do this movie for a long time. And yeah, Universal Soldier: The Return. Yeah, this was supposed to be the even though there were two sequels to the first Universal Soldier movie, yeah, they completely wiped those out. And this movie right here was supposed to be the direct sequel to the '92 film. But yeah, man, this it, it didn't work out that way, But yeah, it's a pretty good movie to me, To me, it's a pretty good. You know what? Yeah, it's a pretty good movie as far as the action scenes are concerned. As far as the action scenes are concerned, I mean, Van Damme, he looking good. Michael Jai White looking good. You know, Bill Goldberg looking good. And when you see Van Damme take on both of those cats, not at the same time, but, you know, in a dream match scenario, you know, those are some pretty good fight scenes. Well, some more better than the other. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Van Damme, Michael Jai White, Heidi Shans, Xander Berkeley, Justin Lazard, Kiana Tom, Daniel Von Bargan, James R. Black, Karis Page Bryant, and Bill Goldberg. Yeah, those are the players in this movie. But yeah, 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 when you see Van Damme putting the work in on Goldberg, it's like uh yeah, it's a good dream match scenario. It's a good dream match scenario, you know, you know. But still, even though it's a dream match scenario, you still got Van Damme and you still got Goldberg, and Goldberg got that strength, you know. And even though he's playing a Unisol, he still got that strength. Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah, the final fight scene between those two cats, Van Damme, throwing in those kidney shots, throwing in that shot in the face. Yeah, yeah, Goldberg, yeah, Van Damme, he's throwing everything at him. He's trying to avoid everything that Goldberg is throwing at him. But yeah, I tell you, but I tell you something. I tell you something else. I tell you something. I tell you something. Period. The fight at the hospital between Goldberg and those and the security. You know, yeah, that one security guard. Big boy. He matched himself up against Goldberg pretty good, but still Goldberg whooped his ass though. Yeah, and then you got two orderlies coming in. You know, and yeah, we had to see the spear. So yeah, Goldberg, he throwing that spear, knocked out that orderly man. Yeah, he displayed pretty good wrestling moves in this movie. I tell you that much. Yeah, Yeah, took out that one guy in there, that one orderly he had next up intensive care. Broke his back over his knee. Boy. Yeah, he broke his back better than Bane broke Batman's back in Dark Knight Rises. Man, maybe Goldberg should have played Bane. Huh? But yeah, he breaking my man's back over his knee, throws him down, and then you got the other orderly coming in. Goldberg. Yeah, he's getting set. If you seen WCW wrestling at the time, you know, it was coming. You can hear Tony Schiavone's voice in your ear. You know it was coming. Yeah, and then he just hit him. Boom, the spear. But yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, yeah. Seeing Goldberg do the acting thing, his acting debut in this movie, you know, it was it was well, you know, it was something special. I guess you could say, it was something special. At the time, it was something special. Somebody from WCW doing a big Hollywood movie for once instead of somebody from WWE, WWF at the time doing a Hollywood movie. WCW was one up in WWE on that notion. You know, but yeah, that's one thing to mention. But yeah, the other thing to mention, the fight between Van Damme and Michael Jai White. I tell you, man, now that was for dreams. That's a dream match right there. That's a dream match right there. Michael Jai White, sharp as ever. Yeah, he throwing his kicks, and Van Damme he doing his thing. Man, I tell you, real good shit, man. This movie, action wise, it is damn good shit. It really is. You know, yeah, I like the bar scene, the strip bar scene, where Van Damme upstairs, he's taking on the security guard up there, you know, outside the computer room, he's taking on the security guards in there, and then fight upstairs against the security guards, and then it evolved into a strip bar brawl downstairs. Even the girls are getting into it, you know, you know, pretty good moment, But yeah, I tell you though, I tell you, this movie though, it's like I said, action wise, very good, But yeah, I can't really say much about this movie as far as the story goes, because you got Michael Jai White. You can hear him half through half the movie, because he's playing a machine, yeah, a, an AI, artificial intelligence machine, and an artificial intelligence machine named S.E.T.H, which is an acronym, I think it's called, for self-evolving thought helix. So yeah, you hear the voice, and then once you see the body that was preserved in the beginning of the movie, once you see that he has taken control of that body, now he's a super unisol. So, you know, you see him half you hear him half the movie, and then you see him in the other half. And yeah, you can see you can see his menacing. Yeah, he can see. Yeah, you can see his menacing self in the other half of the movie. And yeah. Yeah, I have to give credit to the action of this movie. That's all I got to do. That's all I got to do because it basically built up between the fight between Luke Devereaux and Seth. You know, I mean, basically that's what the whole movie was. It was a build up between that fight between those guys. And then Seth, he's a super unisaw, and Luke Devereaux, he's not a unisaw anymore, but he can still take him. He can still yeah, he can still you can see that he still got some of the strength. So yeah, seeing him and seeing those two guys, just go at it, lock it up, go at it, great martial arts action between these guys. That's all I gotta say on that one. This movie though, yeah, this movie, ah, I can see why it didn't work out to be a successful direct sequel to the first film. I can see why now. I mean, I mean, but yeah, and what was my rating in the first one? I think I said a 4 out of 5. I might have to give this one. I might have to give this one I might give this one a solid 3 out of 5. Yeah, it's the first time in a long time since I've done that. Give a movie in the give a movie in the movie review series a 3 out of 5. At least it's a solid 3 out of 5. I mean, it's not a it's a yeah, a solid 3 out of 5. I can't really say much about this movie. It's pretty good, but at the same time, it's a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, it is pretty damn good. The fight scenes are pretty damn good. You know, you know, Goldberg had a great highlight in the movie. You know, Van Damme and White, they had a great highlight in the movie. The ladies in this movie. Um, what's her name? Heidi Shands. She played a reporter named Erin Young. She was the comic relief. I tell you that. She was the comic relief. At the strip joint. She was talking to the stripper that offer her a free lap dance. Yeah, she wasn't. Yeah, she wasn't having that. She was. She pretty much let her know that. She don't swing that way. But yeah, she's sitting at the bar. She's knocking them back one by one, and she was telling the stripper the story about how she got into this whole mess. So yeah, you know, yeah, she was the comic relief. I tell you that. You know, beautiful as hell, but she was the comic relief. And then yeah, and then you got a Kiana Tom who plays Maggie in this movie. You know, she was Deborah's partner, and unfortunately, she got turned into a Unisol. But we I guess you say it's like a weak explanation of how she be. Anyway, yeah, she was Deborah's partner, and then she got turned into a Unisol a little bit later, and she helped Luke escape the facility. But yeah, Yeah, that's pretty much what I can say about this movie, man. That's pretty much what I can say about this movie. Yeah, it's a good solid 3 out of 5. Would have been a 4, but good solid 3 out of 5. That's my review, Jack. That's my disappointing review, I guess, because and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, man, next week though, man, next week, oh yeah, next week, I'm going back into the horror field. Hiatus is over next week, so yeah, man, just keep it locked right here for that, man. Yeah, gonna talk about one of the original Christmas movies that is vastly underrated right now. But yeah, that's next week though. Check out Mothership right here. Subscribe to me right here. Now let me say this. Next week we're gonna talk about another Christmas classic directed by Bob Clark. That's what I can say. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is all.